will be the first one to get to 51%. But he can't get to 217 if the Trump faction says, we don't trust you. You voted to certify the election. I believe he voted for marriage equality as well. So the two I'm looking for are Hearn and Johnson. The nation doesn't know them, which actually helps Republicans in this environment. They led the conservative Republican study committee, which has over 100 members. Steve Scalise led that at one point. They're kind of new. And what Republicans need in this moment is somebody that the country doesn't know, that's new, still hard right conservative, out of touch with mainstream America. But I think those two might have the best shot. If they can't get there, Byron Donalds could catch fire.
Let me just put up this list again. So Kevin Hearn, who, as you know, is the chair of the Republican Study Committee, which means that at least he's got some committee relationships. I mean, part of the job of being Speaker is raising lots of money for your fellow members. I'm not sure Byron Donalds, and as you said, the bank fraud thing, I'm not sure that they didn't mind about Jim Jordan's connection to a coach who was allegedly a child molester. So I don't know that they care about crime. But yeah, he does have that criminal sort of thing in his background. But at least Hearn, like you said, very conservative, Republican Study Committee, and give us your other one, Emmer, which is he was NRCC chair, which means at least he's raised money for other people. At this point, is there any rationality? What you just described as sort of a rational way of thinking about who to pick. Are they being rational? Because I just saw a note that Byron Donalds has appeared the most on Fox of anyone who's running. Is that how they're picking at this point?
Well, this is interesting because you can make a case for 3 or 4 candidates. I really think Kevin Hearn is the safest pick for Republicans, again, because nobody knows who he is. And so maybe everybody could rally around him. Certainly has conservative bona fides. The interesting thing about Donalds, he's the only Freedom Caucus member. And just as you can see, make a case for just about anybody, you can make a case for why they can't get there. And the member I keep thinking about is Kay Granger, the House Appropriations Chair, an institutionalist who stopped Jim Jordan. And I think if she sees a Byron Donald or some of these others, she's going to say, are we really going to do this? But if you have a Kevin Hearn, somebody who came from a business world, has run the Republican Study Committee, I don't know. This is it for Republicans, Joy. If it's not one of these 9, they're not going to have a speaker.